boy, oh boy, oh boy. I didn't even realize there was an update. There was an update to my Rode, right? My Rodecaster Duo. And because of the update, right? OBS didn't pick up on the fact that, yeah, this is embarrassing. I just, assumed everything was correct because I was looking at the faders and music was going correctly. It was just the microphone, man, for some strange reason. Only the microphone? Yeah, only microphone and this. Yeah. So, I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I started off by saying I'm not going to repeat myself anymore, but I guess I have to do it again. That's so funny. Yeah. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it in a different way. Yeah, so people know. Hey, welcome to the stream. This time the microphone is actually working. Yeah, because there was an update to my soundboard, my mixer, and I didn't realize it until it was too late. And we're here with my save, which is going to be the Nottingham Forest challenge that I'm doing, where I have absolutely no power. The manager is in charge, the chairman is in charge of everything. But before we get to that, right, let's talk about what happened over the weekend. I still stand by my prediction, which was made at the start of the season, that Liverpool will not finish among the top four. United will finish in the top four. Liverpool are not touching the top four this season, and I am so disappointed that I'm right. Even before they signed all those players, and especially when they added Alexander Isak to the squad, I said, no way, this Liverpool team will not finish in the top four. There are too many players now that don't play, they play different styles. Yesterday when Frimpong was playing, I was actually quite impressed at the start of the game because there was a lot of urgency and there was a lot of attack down the right flank. And the only reason why we didn't score a few goals was because of Cody Gakpo, right? And Cody Gakpo should be rested in Rio Engomoha, because Cody Gakpo, honestly, at the moment, he's shorn of confidence. He just doesn't seem to believe in himself anymore. And I think that the more he keeps hitting the woodwork, the more he's going to become RDF tactics, and he's going to start blaming the woodwork for, his lack of composure. I'm not saying RDF is not composed. I'm just saying Cody Gakpo is not what RDF wants to be. Okay, so the thing is this: at the moment here for Liverpool, they're not going to finish in the top four. No way. I think there have been calls for the firing and the sacking of Varane slot. This has got absolutely everything and nothing to do with him. Okay, everything to do with the people that sign players at the club because he is important. Yes, I say it again. The person that makes decisions for signing players is not him, it's Edwards. So at the moment when they bring in players, he has no say as to who is coming to the club. So they picked up Florian Wirtz, they picked up Jeremy Frimpong. Now, Frimpong is actually all speed, no guile. Okay, so he just breaks plays and just puts the ball in. Which means that Liverpool are predictable once again. On the left-hand side, we've got a bit of creativity. We got some creativity when Rio Engomoha plays. When Cody Gakpo plays, no creativity. Okay, up top, we got Florian Wirtz drifting in and out of pockets of position. In and out of pockets, yeah, makes some sense, but come on. When they were leading by 1-0, I always felt Spurs could come back because Spurs had desire, drive, and ambition. They had this desire not to go into the Division 1 or rather into the Championship. And I knew that Spurs were going to come back. I just knew it. I was watching. In fact, I actually stopped watching the show. The moment Liverpool scored, I said, this is it. 1-1, final score. I actually went to sleep because it was, after all, 1:30 in the morning, right? So I can't really stay up that late anymore. And, yeah. So I don't think Liverpool have it in them to finish them on top four. Should Arne Slot be fired? No, because this wasn't his fault. They gave him the players. He has, to his credit, he's put Dominic Szoboszlai down the right, which makes sense because he can do switches of play. And he's been doing that. And sometimes he moves into the center, which is really good because that gives them that solid base that they can work from. But when they get in front of goal and when they get into the final, that's when everything falls apart. I kind of feel that they are trying. Florian Wirtz sometimes tries too much, right? It's like he tries to. There was one opportunity Florian Wirtz had. If he had a left foot, he should have taken a shot, but he didn't. He decided to try and be funny with the ball, and then he played the pass a bit long. It was a bit loose and long to Rio. And what was Rio supposed to do with the ball? It was like Rio couldn't strike the ball because it's too far away from him. No, this is over, man, for Liverpool. I think Spurs are in the fight for their lives, and I think they will definitely not get relegated because the teams below them are far worse. But the guys at the top, Arsenal, going to win the title. City doing City. Erling Haaland just can't find the back of the net at the moment, so he's going through a dry spell, which is perfect for Arsenal. And then, of course, going Manchester United, right? Yeah, Manchester United will finish third. I guarantee you this much. I'm so confident United are finishing third. Fourth is a toss-up between Villa and Chelsea. But I think Villa, because Villa have got a bit more stability in the club and squad as compared to Chelsea, because Chelsea, we do not know whether the manager is going to stay. No, the manager, Chelsea is such that the manager is like, you never know the manager is going to be the club longer. Spurs defensively are depleted. Exactly. Spurs were so depleted and they were able to do this to Liverpool. There is no way Liverpool are going to finish fourth. No way. And I'm right. I've been saying this before the season started and I'll stand by my words till the season is over. Liverpool at best, right? At best fifth. But even that seems like a long shot. Because the teams above them, they are able, they have good days and they have bad days. I know Chelsea have good days and bad days. And sometimes their good day, they can beat anyone. It's just a very unpredictable squad with a very unpredictable chairman, with a very unpredictable senior management. Chelsea is a club that I really pity at the moment because they kind of lost their sense of direction. Like, what kind of club do they want to be? Right? What is their identity? They don't have an identity when they play football, and that really irks me. Because even Liverpool are losing that identity as well. Now, when I say identity, it's their style of play, the intensity of their game. Liverpool were intense, but no purpose. There was absolutely no purpose. And the thing is that McAllister's dive, look, you telling me that knock can send a player down? I'm like, just one bloody soft leg and the fella goes down as a free kick. And I'm like going, McAllister was looking for the free kick because he was in a brilliant position. I was like thinking to myself, wow, this is lucky, man. We got a free kick in a perfect spot. Yeah, Liverpool, United without a doubt, right? They've basically gone and do okay. United will finish third, definitely. City, United, second and third. Liverpool, no bloody way, man. No way in the top four. And they want to say Arne Slot get fired. It's not Arne Slot's fault. This is Arne Slot working with the team that he has. You want to know what that feels like? Try a save like mine, man. Where you are in a club where you have absolutely no choice but to play the players that are handed to you. Your chairman goes out and signs players, your director of football signs players, and you have to live with those choices. People are, I made a point of this on the forums when I said this is one way of playing the game. And people say, I hope I don't want to play the game like this because it's a game after all. I agree. There should be many ways to play this game. You want a fantasy, want to come home from work, relax, and you under the ideal world, you had Lionel Messi, Sergio Romero, you had the world's best players at your club, and you were, chasing down titles. Yeah, that's a fantasy. But my problem is this, okay? Sports Interactive have always said this is a simulation of a manager's life. They don't blame me, blame them. So when they say it's a simulation, I want it to be a simulation. Yeah, there should be elements where it's a simulation. I agree, of course, that it should have fantastic elements as well. But yeah, you can do that right now in the game. Yeah. The only problem with this game is the data hub, and I noticed that there is a bit of a hullabaloo at the moment with a certain data hub being out there in terms of a skin. Yeah. My point is, guys, when it comes to data in this competition, there's not very much that you need to do and track. I've rewritten it in a guide. I'll just explain it very quickly. Okay. So when it comes to data, when you want to sign players, you just have to have a few metrics. Okay. When you are looking for creators, you're looking at passes attempted, XA, OP. Okay, look, all these are in my Dropbox folder. You just go there, download, go away, be happy. Okay. Let me just make sure that they are in the Dropbox folder. Yeah, I talk a lot, but suddenly it's not a Dropbox folder. I feel very bad. Dropbox public, views. Are they there? There they are. There we go. Creators. defensive stats, destroyers are there, scorers are there. They're all there. So all you got to do is you just have to pay attention to this. I mean, having a data hub doesn't make a difference, no? Data hubs, yeah, but the information in a data hub depends on the person creating the data hub. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. You don't know if you gotta assume that guy knows what he's talking about. Yeah, baby. Yeah. No, learn data yourself. Don't think you're going to use a data hub, it's gonna make you a better player. No, understand what this OPKP 90 means. Opposition passes that led to a shot that forced the goalkeeper to make a save. Yeah, that's important. But why? When is this important? You have to look at shots or total shots ratio as well. How many shots are inside the area? How many shots are outside the area? And then this becomes useful information. By itself, jack shit, means nothing. So be very careful, no? Data hubs don't make your game better, no? Understanding data makes your game better. So if I were to look at Leon Goretzka, who's been listed, right? If I come in here, look at personals, right? You can get some rudimentary information from here. But what about the rest of the information? If I wanted to go dive deeper, there is a way of doing it, but that means that you got to put them into a short list where you start analyzing them in a lot of detail. So let's say I've got custom view here, and we got creators. And I'm looking at XG, goals, shots, percentage. You could add the number of shots, right? Total number of shots. But the problem with the game is it doesn't tell us what's the shots inside the area. They used to come from chalkboard, which is the reason why I'm not doing a data hub. No, I'm not doing a data hub because we don't have that information. So for me to go out and tell you that this is a data hub that's going to help you, I'm lying. Okay? There's no way it can help you. All right? So look at this, right? So now if I wanted to add something, maybe I'll insert a bit more. Total shots, right? Shots on target per 90, shots from outside the box. What you got to do is, you got to take the shots from outside the box per 90 and shots on target per 90 and minus it. That's the problem. So you got to put this in, okay? But then that shots on target 90, and then insert the other one, stats and shots outside the box. So now you got this, right? So auto size all the columns. So that's how you end up. You sit down here and you go like, okay, shots on target 90. Then this guy takes a lot of shots from outside the area. This guy, Francesco Pio Esposito, 1.3, 1.8. So if I wanted to sign a striker, would I sign him? I wouldn't know. He spends most of the time shooting from not optimum positions. So why would I want to waste my time? So you kind of need to know shots and then look at his XG. Right? Does he get into good goal scoring positions? Right? XG, this is total. This is unfortunately total XG. So you're looking at non-penalty XG per 90, right? So you take this and then you put it here. All right? Non-penalty XG. Now you got a metric, no? Okay? Shots 90, shots from outside the box. Take this value minus this value. That's your shots from inside the area. Okay? So shots from inside the area is 0.1. Okay? Does he get into goal scoring positions? No. Don't waste my time. 1.8 minus 1.3, 0.5. Does he get into goal scoring? Oh, the one time he did, not bad one, 0.5. Right? So he needs to, we don't know if this is any good. So you only got one time, there's only not much, 0.5 shots taken per 90, and then his non-penalty XG is 0.5. I mean, the club get him into good goal scoring positions. They do get him into good scoring positions. Man, recruitment. I mean, now my recruitment become like oh shucks. I gotta put this here now. The only problem is this damn thing. This is very annoying. That's why I used to use my own views last time. You gotta get comfortable not just looking at numbers. You can spend a lot of time looking at numbers, and then using these numbers to help you on your search for good goal scorer. XG goals, normally I look total XG and total goals are okay. So it'll become like something like goals divided by XG. Okay, so I like to look. I know some people will use the XG underperformance, right? I just do 11 divided by 7 in my head, whether it's greater than 1.3 or not. That's it. That's the way I work. Okay, because for me it's really simple. Any player with less than 1, I don't waste my time. Any player with more than 1, I will take him. Okay, so that's how I look at it. It was like 4.67. Okay, not bad. 5.8. It's more than 1, right? So you know that it's more than 1. This is more than 1. This is more than 1. This guy, 2/4. Don't waste your time. 2 1.8. Don't waste your time. 2 don't waste your time. 2.1 2. So it's always going to be a 1.3 ratio, right? So if you can, it becomes quite easy, looking at all this data. So 0.5. So right now, if you want to go into and use data in the game, there is a way of using data, but you got to do it from here. Like a view like this, but then you need to understand what you're doing. Like here, I kind of messed up my own view and call it recruitment creators shortlist. Actually, now I turned it into a recruitment, creators plus goal scorer shortlist, which is really a stupid thing to do. Then this is my scorer shortlist. This is what I do. So score non-penalty XG goals, shot, penalties, passing, dribbles, fouls against. Then from here, I think I wanted to keep it simple. Yeah. I wanted to probably weed out the shots from outside the area. This just whether he can score goals. That's it. Okay. Like this just tells me, okay, this guy is good at scoring goals, right? 8/5.2 XG. Then if you want to make it a bit easier, right? You put shots from outside the area. Shots, how many shots to from outside the area, right? Because if he's got very high shots ratio from outside the area, then but we don't know goals scored from outside the area. That's the problem with this game. We know goals from open play, but these include goals from inside the box and outside the box and set pieces. And we kind of want to rule out set pieces outside the area, right? So then, you got to do a bit of a deep dive. LFC definitely not having a Champions League next season. For sure, they're not having Champions League. I'm kind of it's over for Liverpool. I mean, yeah. But I'm more interested in the relegation dogfight, Yeah. And the fact that Manchester United, I'm actually kind of happy for United that they're getting one over Liverpool. Yeah, because honestly, Liverpool have kind of lost their way. They become they become a bit more like they're signing players they don't help the club's identity very much. Yeah, I never really liked the signing of Jeremy Frimpong. I'll tell you guys that from the first day. The moment they added Jeremy Frimpong to the side, I went, that's it. Good luck to Liverpool. Because Frimpong is not he's just a runner. He just runs. He's just got speed. It's like somebody's gone to the meta list of players and they got acceleration. According to Football Manager, is the most important attribute. Primary registration window. I'm gonna Cubano, right? So we're gonna go search. We gotta register Cubano. Cubano is our defender, one of our players. I don't know. We're gonna call him our defender or not. There they were unavailable. Okay, so they're all here. Callum Hudson-Odoi is registered. This guy Gil Ortiz. I mean, Nabi Zala is under 21. It's Cubano I'm looking at. We got to add these players in and hopefully they get a chance to play. These two are under 21, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then we've got a new goalkeeper. This guy. This who they signed, the board signed. Timon Vellenreuter. Is he any good? Oh, no, don't know. Where's Cubano suddenly? What the hell happened to Cubano? Why aren't the names in alphabetical order? What, they follow surname, is it? Yeah, they must be. But Cubano is just his name, right? Cubano. Okay. Damn it. I can't tell where he is. Cubano, do you have a full name? Can I just register you like this? Can't. And I'm looking for him in this list. No? Let's see if it's maybe under Cubano. Trent, they got no choice. If he wants to go, he wants to go. They can't force him to stay. You can't force a player to stay. That's the thing. I think people who play Football Manager too much think you got the power to keep a player. You don't. You don't have the clubs don't have that kind of power anymore. Where's Cubano suddenly? I can't find him. Look, he's not injured. He's not anything. Everything is here. What the hell happened to my Cubano? I can't find a player that I need to register. Hey, come on, this is getting to be stupid. Does he have a funky name? Full name, Leo Eduardo Suarez da Silva. Maybe that's his full name. Leo, what is it again? Shit, his name is so long, I have to come back again. Leo Eduardo Suarez da Silva. Okay, Leo Eduardo Suarez da Silva. Leo Eduardo Suarez da Silva. I mean, can't go wrong, right? It's a very long name. There's no Leo Eduardo Suarez da Silva. That Cubano, finally. It's here. I was blind. Yeah, Cubano. So we got Cubano in the club. Anybody else? Excuse me, I'm coughing a lot again. And this time I don't aim to mute the mic because history has shown that every time I cough a lot, I get my asthma attacks and I mute the mic, I stay muted. So we're not going to do that. Morgan Gibbs White is in the squad. Scott Hamilton, Callum Hudson. Are they all there? Like we confirm. Anyone is Cubano. Okay, all right. Spurs opposition. Nottingham Forest show low interest. Offer made for Phillips. I made an offer for Manchester City's Calvin Phillips. That's interesting. They've listed him and they want to bring in Calvin Phillips. Okay. They have they want to bring him on loan. I mean, you would think that they would do it before the transfer window closed. Huh? Not after the transfer window closed. Huh? Yeah, look at this message. I made an offer for Man City's to provide cover, right? The date of this message is the 2nd of February at 8:58. 8:58. Cool. He had the whole year to think about it, no? He does it after. I went Kiabano. Now I went through. I think I was too excited. Okay, Michael T happy. Oh, so Nottingham signed. Hey, we signed. Oh no, we signed the board signed another goalkeeper. My goodness. Okay, Phillips' offer has been accepted. The loan offer. Okay, I will handle the contract negotiation. Yeah, you have to. I'm not getting. I can't say anything. Question: is Jana Fuentes likely to? I don't know. I have no idea. This is up to the board. Huh? They want to put him on loan, they put him on loan. If I don't play him enough, they might decide he's better off he's out there on loan. Has agreed to join the club. Okay. So Calvin Phillips is now a member of my team, which means now I've got to go to squad registration again. I got another one, Weverton set to sign. Has agreed to join the club. When is he coming? We got another goalkeeper. 38-year-old goalkeeper, no. What is with my board, huh? They keep signing goalkeepers. They got so many goalkeepers in our club. No, they reflexes 12. 1-on-1 16. Damn it. What am I supposed to do with him? What? Make him feel good? He's not going to be registered. I'm not registering him. Got limited registration spots. And they want me to register him. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should leave him to the under 21 team. Jota Silva. I mean, I could use Jota Silva, no? Just raw pace, yeah. Calvin Phillips, there we go. He's in the club. I better put Weverton's name in, just in case. They get angry if I don't register him. He gets angry. I came all the way here from Brazil, South America. You don't even put my name down. I mean, you don't want to play me, you don't want to play me. Yeah? But at least include my name. So at least I got a jersey. I don't get it. No, that's the worst decision ever. Unfortunately, Merrick Military. After initial, what a name, Myrick Military. I thought, what is this coming, Unfortunately, the Myrick military deal, and again, they keep signing players who fail their. They keep going for players who don't have work, who cannot get work permits. We have 4 ESC work permits or max of 4. I mean, we can use him, but why would I want to use him? No way, man. Don't appeal. It has to be worth it before we appeal. I only have 5 goalkeepers. Yeah. Hey, okay. Let's see what's happened. Okay, what else has happened? McAtee happy. Rejected. McAtee happy. Oh, so I left all the contract negotiations with the staff. James McAtee was quite unhappy, Right? And now, oh my God, they gave him a free role. How do I know contract promises? I don't know. No. I don't know about their contract promises. Personal. Is it here? Relationship plans, hierarchy, social group, national promises. Yep, nothing. Okay, all right. Okay, there's no promises. Good news. Military has come in anyway. Oh my God. Well, it'll be the youth team. So they sign all these players. I'm not gonna go for a work permit for a player I'm never gonna use. Yeah. So that's a second player that they've signed who has failed the work permit test. Because we can bring in for a few foreigners, but I mean we want to be able to use them, right? Otherwise, why we want to waste the slot? Sunderland Stuart English rejected the offer, so they tried to get this under 18s coach called Stuart English. Let's check him out, man. So his personality, basically our management decided we don't know what he's like, but we're gonna offer him a job anyway. He seems to be reasonably okay at the technical stuff, but he's phenomenal at working with the kids. But we have absolutely no idea what his personality is like. Oh, thank God he said no. Thank God he rejected. I made an offer for Flamengo's 29-year-old Michael. Wow. Who's Michael? A winger. Wow. Hey, they gone South American maybe? Now you want me to use work permit if failed? I don't mind. I mean, we don't know, right? 4.7 million, but he's not on a short list. Wow, okay. Thank you for this is what we call blindsiding. Okay, I tell you, I like my staff, and they never scout players. They go like, we gotta get this Brazilian. Why? He's Brazilian. He must be good. And there are 3 clubs interested. Okay. He's got offers from Burnley, and from Nottingham Forest. The other club hasn't made an offer. ITV Sports Billy Palmer. No. I don't want to talk to the press. Flamengo accept various offers of Michael. Okay. Early signs of a very good signing. Okay. Not bad. And he's already this player is not developing, right? So but he's a 3, not bad, 3-star, 3.5 star. That means his CA could be what, 150, 140 to 150, about 140-ish. Yeah. Because they haven't scouted him, so they don't know if he's got a half or not there. Solanke is going to all right, Dominic Solanke, thank you. So they're going for this Brazilian. Okay. It looks like they decided to keep Bakwa as well. So we can talk about barbecued pork tomorrow, man. If he stays on, all the Chinese guys on my stream, you still have your barbecued pork. Because Bakwa is barbecued pork. Have you ever seen it before? You all think I'm making things up, right? Nah, Bakwa. This barbecue pork is delicious, man. It's pork jerky, right? It's like beef jerky, right? You guys have beef jerky, right? You used to beef jerky. This pork jerky, man, is it good? Okay, it is so nice. It's like, I can eat this for hours on end. No? Yeah, this is so good. Okay? Yeah. My wife knows that I have a problem. I am not the only one that has a problem. My kids have a problem with it as well. Michael has been granted a conditional work permit. There we go. That's how you sign players. Set to side. Hey, we got a Michael, baby. We got one of the angels. One of the archangels are here. Okay, so let's get to know Mike. Send him on an intensive course. Ask Murilo to okay, Murilo go say hello to him. You know, I don't know this guy. Squad registration, let's register him before we take a look at him. His name is Michael. So it can't go wrong. Michael? Okay. Michael? 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 Can you move in a bit? Cannot. Uh-oh. Okay, who do I have to unregister? 888, homegrown. Squad is max. Okay, one of you have to go up. Weberton, get out. Okay. Yeah, it only makes sense to take Weberton out. We got so many goalkeepers. We got spare. Weberton, you go to the under 21 squad, have some fun over there. Teach them about how good it is, how important it is to be a great goalkeeper. Okay, let's give Michael a number. Hey, we don't know. Okay, we still don't know if Michael is any good. Okay, but we're going to give him a auspicious number. Where's Michael? Where are you, Michael? Michael. Okay, what number do you want? You want any specific number? Wait, hey, right? Ryan Yates. I want to take the number away from you. That's my number, no, 22. How dare you wear my number? We're going to give you number 9. No, number 9 is for a striker. We give you number 25. Okay, I tell you what. Hut. No, Hut. 40, 66, 69. When you get onto the pitch, we'll send a message to everyone. What do you like? Okay. Okay, we got all the players in. Okay, so now it's interesting. Weberton is going to get pissed. As we in touch, we'd like to ask you, how do you feel the transfer is set up? We're not going to say anything. Hey, not bad. The board made some interesting signings. They got a winger. They got Kelvin Phillips in. Because we lost the midfielder, right? We lost Sanagre. So let's review who they just signed. Okay, we lost one defensive midfielder. The board where they got me a player on loan. Maybe they haven't identified a suitable target, but they got me a player on loan. Now, up top, we lost Yovi and Yoni. Taiwo and Yoni. How do you pronounce it? Don't look at me, okay? I can't pronounce his name. And then now they brought in another player called Michael, the Archangel. Okay, so now we are going to go and check out whether we've been blessed with by the Archangel. Okay, all right. So let's go and meet Michael. Okay, Michael, the Archangel. Okay. We have high hopes for this because he's got the name of one of the angels. What? Yeah. Hey, he's not bad, huh? He's short. He's no concert. He's got raw pace and wow. He is raw pace and dribbling, no, and he can. Okay, he's also at delivering the cross. He's got a lot of flair. He can get into the area and score goals. Yeah. Okay, shoots from distance, like what cuts inside of the left wing. And he is equally comfortable playing on the right flank and the left flank. He's got a strong right foot. So if he plays on the left wing, he's like, guys, okay, not bad. Not bad. We are going to Joey Go Smash. We are going Joey Go Smash. Yes, we are going Joey Go Smash. So now these two guys are going to be shadow strike. They're going to wall up the center. These two guys are going to be wide. Yeah, I'm playing it. I'm going for it, man. Probably said there's no channel nonsense here now. Yeah, we're just gonna go take the game to them. All right, let's go. Quick pick. Ting Ting, Igor, Hutchinson, Michael. Michael has arrived. Calvin Phillips was on the bench. So we got Boli and got Morato. Okay, and then we got Zinchenko and Milenkovic. I changed this word. Okay, we also can play this tactic, right? But this tactic can go into Joey Go Smash. Yeah. So Michael, so here, what in the world? Wait, Michael is here, Igor is here, Gibbs is here, Hutchinson is here, McAtee is here, Douglas Lewis is here. Okay, fine, this makes sense. But when you go into this shape, why is he here? Michael should be going here. Okay. And then you come here. Okay, McAtee, Hutchinson, Douglas Lewis. This is a very, very attacking 4-3-3, you know. Because McAtee is all attack, right? And Hutchinson is also all attack. Yeah, he has some tackling in him. Yeah. This guy's going to attack the boss. This is Douglas Lewis. Wow. This could be an interesting experiment, okay? All right. Out of possession, they play like this. In possession, they play like this. Um, and then we've got Gambit. Ding! The sound effects, huh? Did they improve the teams with the signings? I guess they did in a way. Yeah, they did. Definitely. I won't lie. They definitely because previously I couldn't play a 4-3. I had to stop playing a 4-3-3 because I kind of lost one of my players, right? So now Douglas Luiz is here. Passing, vision, decision, solid. Okay. Hutchinson, if I play him here, it's not a bad move. I mean, we can try this out. Morgan Gibbs White is the only missing, he's the only player I'm a bit suspect about. Okay, so we got Ryan Yates, we don't have to use him anymore. Yeah, all right. Cubano is on, so he can come in and he can come in for... Okay, Cubano starts this game. Sorry, Zinchenko, but I want to give the youngster a chance to prove his worth. Okay. Because we got two short players, two Brazilians on the left. Let the Brazilian magic... It's Brazilian magic time. Yeah, oh baby, no. I sometimes I can be quite ridiculous. No, this is really not the smartest thing to do because both of them are short. Okay, here we go, baby. Carabao Cup, Spurs at home. Good dribbler, yeah. And he cuts inside from the left. That's interesting. So we start with this and then we swap to the other formation. See what happens, huh? I don't mind what the AI has done. No? Yeah, it's not that bad. It's okay. It's okay. And then they got another one. Turu Bayates. What kind of names are coming in the club? Hey, hello, don't. Another one. They're signing a lot of these players, no. The youngsters, they're coming in, right? They're all getting work permits. I'm not applying for work permits for them because they're going to be a youth team. And then I can worry about them next season. Just in case the club decides, right? They want other players to come in. Worst case, now these guys can go on loan, right? Then their work permit doesn't become my problem. I have made an offer for Anthony Di Nada. Wow, they're really going in, man. Defender on the left. Again, what is with these free agents? What, they see somebody without a job. At least our director of football is quite, thinks he's a very nice person. He sees unemployed fellas and offers them a job. Then again, another one. Don't appeal. I don't want to appeal. I'm not appealing. If they don't get it, they don't get it. Yeah. I only appeal for first team players if they are good. There, told you right, they're going to the second team. You can always loan them out, and then you can always send them to an affiliate if you have an affiliate, right? So those are methods in which you can handle these extra work permit signings. Okay, Premier League transfer window. There's nothing else for us to worry about. Here's a recap of the transfer window. Yeah, okay. Arsenal emerged as the Premier League's biggest spenders. Gabriel Martinelli has left Arsenal and gone to Liverpool. Trincao has gone from Sporting Lisbon to Arsenal. Wow. Elliot Anderson, yeah, that one, they grabbed him. They grabbed my player. Then Felix and Checha. Manchester City, biggest sale. So apparently, Manchester City's biggest sale is 275k with the big ones. Martinelli for 55 million. What does he look like now? Wow, he's still very, very fast. Trincao is not a bad player. West Ham, Hisham Buda. I wish this damn thing wasn't so small. Mark Guehi. Okay, where has he gone? Newcastle to... Okay. He's gone to... This guy has gone to... he's gone to West Ham and Hisham. From Aston Villa, no. Nottingham Forest, Timon, there's our big signing. 38 million. The board spent. The board spent 38 million on that player. No, better be special. He better be a super keeper. Because I would never have signed him. I'm worried about my kids downstairs because I'm hearing a lot of noise. Squad registration. I've done it already, right? So confirm. There's nothing else to add to this. The only person that's unhappy is Weverton, but we'll not tell him about it. Oh, let's just ignore him for a while. Weverton came into the club at the age of 38 years old. Then Weverton keen to discuss the future. I don't know. I'm just going to response required. This response required. Why do I have to talk? Ask Burrows to set it up. Go and do the... No, I don't want to talk to him. Get this guy to talk to him. I'm not interested in talking to him. My other staff. Pravlin or whatever his name is, right? He can go and talk to him. I don't handle contracts, man. I don't handle player happiness. I just handle the tactic on the day. There will be players who are unhappy. 100%. Because, you can't play everybody that they sign. Let's see what happens, right? Will the board, fire me because I didn't play Weverton? The DOF had decided a player that's 38 years old. So I put him in the only job he could do, mentor people, because I don't think he's 38. A 38-year-old should be flying between the sticks, man. I know some of you can. Nottingham Forest, yeah, we got hammered by Spurs, firstly. Okay. All right. So we got Kali Moendo. Kali Moendo will start, not this guy. Okay. Kali Moendo, let's go for it. That's the one. Ask assistant to assign, confirm. Calvin Phillips is in the team, baby. We are 3 goals down. A miracle, not happening. I expect you to come back after the match is finalist. Let's see whether that works. Okay, here we go. Kali Moendo plays it wide to Michael, the new player from Brazil. He's doing the samba down the lines. Cubano, his Brazilian teammate, is putting some pressure. Romero now brings the ball forward, and it's going to be Ndoye looking out for him. Pepe Sa, Ndoye, Brandon Johnson. Oh no, the ball goes wide to Yet Spence. Michael, come on. Mike, you can see. Okay, we have a problem. Look at Michael's height. Michael is just pure pace, no? Kudus! Kudu. That's it. We have conceded a goal. And officially, we are now attacking them. Cubano. What in the world? Okay, Cubano come back here. Michael come here. Hutchison come here. This guy come here. Okay, let's go. Confirm. We are 6-2 down already. There's no point. No point defending. If we lose, what's the difference? 6-2 and 62. All right. This could be the comeback of all comebacks, as the new system is unveiled. It's off the... There, Cody Gakpo know how that feels like. Is that a Cody Gakpo? Hold on. My 2 boys are quite adventurous. They're quite tough. And they play some really rowdy games downstairs. The older one is especially naughty. But the young one, he asks for trouble all the time. So the older one will give it. Sometimes I do worry about the 2 of them. I don't protect them too much. Yeah, I don't want to protect them too much. If he gets hurt, he gets hurt. But they have to learn. Okay, all right. Our first goal down, and then it was pathetic. Second half, let's go. 6-2 down. No? We're living with these choices that our board has made. No? But hey, man, look, we considered we were 5-2 down before we came into this game. That was based on the fact that they saw my best players. Now I'm in the semi-finals. I'm only 1 goal down. Okay, not so bad. Okay, let's go. Shout. We need to demand more from the players. We only 1 goal down, guys. Okay, Douglas Luiz, I think it's time for you to step out. Let's see what Calvin Phillips does. Okay, so Calvin Phillips makes an appearance for the first time. Nico Williams, you come in for Cubano. Okay, let's go. 2 changes. Cubano is a youngster. He learns. He'll learn. He will learn. So Nico Williams comes here. Milenkovic is here. Ndoye is not playing well. Hutchinson, I mean, I heard, ow. damn loud. Ow! You know how bad, how naughty I was when I was young. When me and my brothers used to wrestle, as in badly. So one day I threw my brother against the chair. He broke his nose in the house. We were watching. We're like wrestling in the house. Okay, trying to pin each other down and then tossing each other. So I tossed him. He flew right into the chair. Then in the nose. It didn't really break so much, more like busted a bit. But his nose was already broken before. So he had a plastic surgery done to his nose because he went flying into a lamppost. Yeah. He decided to use my bicycle because we made our own bicycle, me and my second brother. So the bicycle had one thing missing in it, brakes. So we always said you shouldn't ride the bike. Warned him, no, that only we should ride the bike because our legs were long enough to actually stop the bicycle. And we lived on top of a hill. And we liked going down that hill. Only problem is my youngest brother decided one fine day to get on the bike. He went down the hill. He couldn't brake. He hit a stone. He flew into a lamppost, face first. So it's the same brother who flew into the chair. So when he hit when he hurt his nose, right? But then I asked him, you should be used to it by now. I actually told him we should be used to it by now. That was mean, man. Okay, all right. Hey, look, we only considered one goal. That's not too bad, lah. Okay. Yeah, they come back to training. We lost 6-2 compared to the first 5-2 drubbing. Not too bad. Isn't too bad. Okay. Now we are in a fight for survival, guys. It's either this or that. But wow, has there been a transfer? Train a moment, patch preparation, part of our summary. Okay, what's the summary? I can't remember staffing advice. Okay, coaching team vacancies. Good. Yeah, don't look at me. You're supposed to. Oh, this is the main team. Okay. I think approach to sign him. The main team, right? Coaching team vacancies is the main team. This is a good goalkeeper, Dominic Coleman. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they whatever it is, you made recommendations, I will just accept it. I can sign for first team only. Yeah, and then this one, Google viewer shot. So okay, done. I cannot go out there and nip players, but if they come to me like this for the first team, I can. But not for the U team. U team, I'm not allowed to. U team, I'm totally not allowed to. So U team is them. They will make the decision. So after a year, we'll see what has happened in the U team. Okay, all right. So we're going back to the next game. Okay, quick pick. And now Dominguez will be playing. It will be Calvin Phillips. Actually, what we can do is go to this tactic, quick pick. And then we got Phillips, Douglas, Luis, Dominguez, Gibbs White, Cubano. That's our youth player. Yeah. Which is also potentially quite interesting. Because now we have a Cubano who can play as a fullback and then he can play as a winger. Next Premier League match will be against Leeds. So we are out of one competition already. Right? We're still in the FA Cup, but we are so close to the relegation zone. Because we were at one point, right? Like 4 points clear of 6th spot. Now we are 10 points or 14 points away from the bottom of the table. Actually, we are not that far. We're only 5 points away from the relegation zone. Oh, so we better be careful. We're only 5 points away from the relegation zone. So the board has definitely strengthened our squad. Whether they are good players or not, remains to be seen. And I don't think it's time for us to go and play one of those crazy attacking systems, right? So while I like this tactic a lot, this is too attacking. Okay, we will stick to something where we have numbers that we can, we can defend with. So this is quite defensive. We got Hutchinson. Okay. We got Michael. Michael, you're going to have to play. Okay. And then we've got Morgan Gibbs White has to be rested now. He has not failed to. He has failed to impress me. Okay, so we got Ollie Hutchinson. We're gonna. Yates. Yeah, Yates is the one I'm not interested in. Well, so we listed Yates. We listed him. We don't have a. Yeah, exactly. We don't have a role for him to play. Kale Muendo. Freshen up the options. Hutchinson, Dominguez, Phillips, Williams, Savona, Boli, and Murillo. Murillo? No. Morato. Okay, all right, let's go. Some other players are lacking in match sharpness, but as you guys should know by now, I don't really care about match sharpness. Yeah, go out and enjoy the game, lah. Things can't get any worse. We're near the bottom of the table. Onyeka, Ampadu. Okay, we are watching this game on key highlights, and using Swanberg. Oh no, this is a Dominic Szoboszlai territory. Oh, Swanberg. Okay, we're gonna berate our team for letting them in so close. Inverted wingback, pressing wingback, channel midfielder, AP halfback. So it's it's a slow build out. And they got option. They're vulnerable down this side of the pitch, right side. Strike to Justin, Harrison. Good work from Hutchinson, Ampadu. Calvin Phillips running around like a headless chicken at the moment. Yeah. Nonto. Offside. Okay, good work from the defense so far. What a recklessly stupid pass from Nico Williams, man. Terrible pass. This guy is onside. Off the woodwork. Savona clears the danger. We have to berate the team. Yeah, that was a terrible pass from Nico Williams. Nico Williams just played the ball right to the opposition player. This is very safe, no? We play a 3-man backline, but these guys aren't attacking so much. We got a channel, we got a CM and an AM instead of a... Okay, so that kind of rules him out, no? So we got to take him out. He's got a knock. Early knock. It's a very defensive setup. Yeah, I'm not attacking very much. I'm not playing with one-man defense. Another corner. Schwanberg. It's Leeds asking all the questions. Cleared as far as Harrison. And it's the opening goal, man. Okay, that's it. In possession, we are going up already. A fullback. Channel midfielder. Consider a goal from a corner. And this is a terrible, terrible start to the game. This is what it's like, no? Playing this kind of saves where you have to adapt to players every time, right? So this is fun. 4-1-3. Well, and Reuter. This is a new goalkeeper, but so far, okay. 1-0. This will send us into the relegation zone. We can't afford to. There again, what is going on my team? Where's McAtee suddenly? Hey, hello, you got a new contract, you don't want to play football. Morgan Gibbs White, come in. There's too many mistakes from McAtee. He must miss his sidekick, Elliot Anderson. Michael now. Come on, Michael. You Brazilian magic. We want to see Brazilian magic. Brazilian diving. That's what he brings to the club. Michael has gone down with what appears to be an injury. Yes, Michael has been taken. He was hacked in the area, man. He's been watching Alexis McAllister on replay. Did he improve it? Hey, Tanin, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Hey, summer transfer window, no. Hey, winter transfer window, the club added a few players. We got a goalkeeper called Weverton, who's 38 years old. We have Calvin Phillips on loan, and we have this. We have the Archangel Michael from Brazil playing as a winger. 1-1. We are back in this. Good. We are playing a bit high up, so we are pushing now. We're pushing. We're playing a one-man defense now. Pivot one way. Channel midfielder going, attacking midfielder going this way. It's a very risky strategy, but there's no point sitting back anymore. Okay. Oh, damn it! Why do they step? I don't get. Sometimes I don't get the. Why don't they hold? Okay, I tell you what I know. I know what I can do. Team instructions. We come out of the possession. No, I can't change this anymore. This I can't change. This definitely not causing it to happen. This stepping in is unique. Never used to happen. I think there is a match engine issue with defending. Because normally the players will hold their position on standard. Okay, I know what to do. Okay, yeah. I know how to make them hold their position. Very simple. Okay, out of position, we're going to go to the mid block. Instead of playing a high block, because that was what I was doing just now. That could explain why. So, one time mid block was technically the option, in early on when the beta was out, right? Okay, so now we're gonna take off Jesus and bring on Ndoye. Or rather undo that. Okay, bring on Kalem Moendo, and then because he's been playing a few games in a row, take off Mr. Michael, who won the penalty. It might have had a knock. We got a point, still good enough. 3 would have been good. Well, a point is still better than nothing. Maintains the status quo for us. Hopefully the rest of the teams didn't win around us. Okay. Valen Reuter with the goal kick now. Calvin Phillips, you got to learn how to keep up with my pace, man. Our team's pace. Oh, no. Okafor, come on. Block. Nice. Okay, Kalem Moendo heads it into space. Okay, that's good. Too easy. Savona is on a yellow card, which is why the right flank is so exposed. We got a point after losing to so not a very good performance. We got a result, but it's better than losing this game, which put us in jeopardy. I want to see whether the page refreshes. Leeds escaped the drop zone. This is a fight for the finisher. So Nottingham Forest, Fulham, Leeds. This is a battle, no? Yeah. It's a battle for survival, and I know we are in a dogfight with Wolves, Everton, Nottingham Forest, Fulham, Leeds, Sunderland, Brighton, Burnley. We gotta win all these games. Confirmed transfer. Who's transfer? Steve Holland. Okay, come on. Steve Holland has joined us. Nico Williams is injured. Yeah, I had a feeling, right? He was gonna be out. Leeds escaped the drop zone. Martin Ent 15. How are you, man? So we lost the first game to Spurs by only 1 goal, right? Not too bad. Second game, we drew. So we're gonna make a slight change of tactic. We got a few new players, but we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the line of engagement to make it a mid block. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to play with I'm gonna push it up a bit more in terms of its mentality, and then in possession, we're definitely gonna take the game now to teams. All right, so we gotta have to take the game to opposition teams. I think it's not bad. I mean, the signings that the board made. I mean, for those who just joined the stream, these are the signings that the board just made, right? So, it's interesting in the sense that I didn't expect a loan signing, right? I expected some crazy signings, but they brought in Kevin Phillips. So let's look at the dates. So in terms of dates, Anthony Danada. Okay, this guy is a youth player, no license to play. Sebastian Trorabates, no license to play. No means no work permit. They added Michael, winger, not bad, quite a pacey winger. Okay, he's really short though, so not my kind of striker, but hey, adds a different dimension to my game. They also signed this Myrick Mility, interesting name, good personality. But again, he again does not have a work permit, right? So all these players don't have a work permit. So we're gonna give them all loan, set them all available on loan, right? Okay. They all have to be available on loan. Then Weverton also we're gonna transfer, set him available on loan. They actually signed this 38-year-old goalkeeper. I don't understand why. Right. And then Calvin Phillips was strengthened. I like him as a signing, so it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. He joins the team. He's not very fast, so it's going to be a question of whether he can fit into the team. Gil Ortez, a striker as well. Again, another player who's got no work permit. Then this is our goalkeeper that they added, Timon Wellenreuter. So it's like the board did go out there and they really like added a lot of players, especially to the youth team. Felix Roy, another player that's got into the youth team. Okay. I mean, the personalities aren't bad, no. So far there hasn't been one unambitious. So do you see the personalities here? Balance, okay. This one, if Felix Roy is resilient, then Luca Rega is fairly determined, which is not too bad. Okay, so this one, transfer loan status, available for loan. Phil Smith from the Boston, an American kid who's resolute as well. Okay. Transfer loan status, available for loan. I can make them available for loan if I'm not using them. Yeah, so all these are the players that they sign. So quite an aggressive. I think the 3 or 4 goalkeepers is crazy, but this maybe the game knows what kind of manager I am because I always forget to sign goalkeepers. How many streams have you been on when you realize only have 2 goalkeepers in the club and then both get injured? So they look at my training regime, they go like, oh no, we better sign more. Okay, I mean, I look, like I said, I can't complain, right? This is a board. They want to assign, maybe this guy got a thing for Weverton, maybe he's his friend, right? What can I say, man? What can I say? There's nothing I can do about this. No, we can now reapply for Felix Royers per his business since our last year was released. They probably won't be firstly, it will probably be as well as sell him at this point. Then they just brought him on and then now they want to sell him. Okay, sell lah. They came to me. They signed, right? They say I want to sell. Okay, I sell. I cannot sell. I just put him out and say anybody interested. I shouldn't be selling him. My mistake. They should be the ones selling him. They signed him. But if, let's say, they've come to me and said it's better to sell him, then I will put his name down and then we'll see what happens next. In preparation, I put together a suggested team. In preparation, I'm following the... Okay, nothing new. Okay, weekly staff meeting, development advice. I don't really... I mean, honestly, I don't really spend many time, right? So apparently these guys have been influenced by our team, has benefited from individuals. So they are training them themselves. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Yeah. So far, so good. Okay. All right. Nottingham Forest have rejected a loan offer for Vega. Yeah, I'm not getting involved anymore. Yeah, we just transfer list them and let it go at that. Okay. Any of you guys who play World of Warcraft and AI exploiting the American amateur market, I 100% agree. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. The big match. The big one. Okay, so we know that Igor didn't play well, so put Kelly Moendo that, and we know he had a horrible game, so we're gonna play Morgan Gibbs right here. Okay. And he had problems keeping up with the pace, right? So we're gonna bring Douglas Luiz on. Okay. Then Nico Williams was injured in the first game, so we'll bring this guy on. We are making changes based on the situation that we found ourselves in the last game. Okay, so let's go and go to match. Okay. This Michael who just joined the club, Brazil, right? So we have to really, bring him into the game slowly. So let him play like 45 minutes, then take him off. Because he's not ready for a full season yet. Here we go, Colin Moendo, Michael again. Mr. 69. Okay. Here comes Zinchenko. It's nice to see that the jersey number is so clear. Okay, I have to admit the graphics aren't what I expected, right? I expected a lot more realistic looking graphics this year after all the hype that SI made and what I was led to believe. The fact that the match engine graphics right now look almost the same as FM24. They do, no? To me, it's like FM24. No difference, no? To me, it doesn't look very different from FM24. I'm not particularly impressed now. I was expecting better angles as well. Like nothing much has changed. It's like angles are still the same. Oh, whoa! Berate the team. Okay, we're gonna have to. We are still attacking, but they came in, man, hard. Hey, do I have a mid block? Yeah, I'm playing mid block. Oh my goodness, they key. Oh my goodness, that was. He got inside, no, Hichan. He went wide, target forward. This absolutely, we have to win this game. Savona, Dominguez, we can win this game. Right? We cannot have an excuse now not to win matches now. What a ball in, but Michael, he's so short. He's so short. The only way he's gonna win is if he beats the line. Oh, woodwork! Why, oh, damn it! The new graphic, the new stats, I'm very high on woodwork. Nice work. Morgan Gibbs, right? Good what was the word for it? Interception. Douglas Luiz playing well. Savona, I think I made the right call in asking Douglas Luiz to start the game. Morato, Zinchenko, to Michael. Michael, what can he do? Oh, what a ball! The idea was there. I like that. He played that pass. Douglas, Zinchenko should have. I think he's too slow. He might not have the pace for this game when I play Michael, because Michael, Savona is out. Savona got injured. Savona has been hacked by someone. Zinchenko now. Michael, what is he doing? Is this Samba football going on there? He's like, look at it. What is this? He's waiting to play the pass. So it's basically what he's trying to tell me. He's waiting for the run. Zinchenko back to Michael. Samba football here with the goal. It's offside. I think it's offside. But Samba, man. The Michael Samba. Michael did something there, no? Michael Samba confused the whole team. There, look at this Samba football, baby. Takes a strike and then it's blocked. And blocked again, blocked the ricochet all the way to Calibre window. Yeah, we got our first goal. Can we fight the drop? We definitely have a fight on our hands. Look, we're not far away to the drop. No, 5 points already. Sunderland also probably leading because there's no difference. Yeah, there's no difference. Sunderland must be leading, and then Leeds also must be leading because it's 29. I hope that table is not real time. Yeah, Kalimendo, yeah, stupid. I know. I learned how to ignore all that already. I just look at the game, the drama, and that's it. Yeah. I learned how not to look at documentary. I entertain myself with my own commentary. You have to entertain yourself with your own commentary. If you look at this commentary over here, right, you probably get annoyed sometimes. Yeah, I do. And especially the graphics. The who assists who. That's the best part. And then sometimes, the penalty, they write there, no assist. We don't need that information. Just because you can't fill it doesn't mean it has to be empty. It has to be included as no assist. You kind of know that penalties have no assist, no? Like some idiot had to come up with that. Totti, come on, boys. Defend. Okay, looking at the team now. A strike from outside the area. And woodwork again. My goodness. This is the woodwork game. Ollie Hutchinson. Omari Hutchinson and Ollie Hutchinson. Omari to Douglas Lewis. Douglas Lewis switching play to Michael. Michael finds Morgan Gibbs. Why? What is with this team? Morgan Gibbs also got no first touch now. I like this game. In fact, one of the things, right, I noticed, right, loose passes, right? Have you noticed that? There's a bit of loose pass here. Some players don't get their first touch in. Omari Hutchinson, Douglas Lewis to Nico Williams. Nico Williams looks for options. He comes inside and tries to do the samba. It is Michael's influence is too much already here. There's way too much samba football going on. Uh-oh. And they get the equalizer because I didn't want to change. Because I didn't want to remove my fullbacks. Yeah. We conceded a goal because we are too attacking at the moment. We are very attacking. Goes deep. And it's going to be Nico Williams again. Oh, Nico, go back and defend. Because if not, we're in trouble. Good work. Oh. And it's a great stop from the keeper, man. Okay, I tell you what, Nico, you better be inside fullback. And then, why is it player selection? Why can't I have? Oh, play instruction. Yeah. Make more runs. Okay, and then defend on the left. I think I'm in full. Okay, make more 4 runs. Okay, done. Both of you change your roles now. Both IFBs now, but get higher up the pitch. Okay. I got no choice suddenly because I cannot afford to go down. I don't want to go down. But this making me play a bit more safer. Yeah. Omari Hutchinson, Nicolo Dominguez. Oh, nice. Good work. And, woodwork. My God, the woodwork. That's a few woodworks, man, today. Okay, all right, time to refresh the legs. Okay, so we got Igor Jesus. No, we can bring Ndoye on. Okay, and then McAtee. McAtee. You're not a very... you haven't convinced me. Douglas Lewis so far has not been playing that well. But maybe Calvin Phillips will now get used to this. I wonder why that one player has got... a name is in blue highlights, the other one is in white highlights. And the one in blue is actually the player in my club, and the one in white is the one on loan. Never mind, we're not going there. Okay. Morato. Out to Boli. Zinchenko now. The first touch was very loose. Ndoye now. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. This waiting. And it's a first time. Oh my goodness. Kelly Moendo again. That was a good attempt. Okay, this will be the last change, right? So, Cubano and McAtee. One left back and one right back, right winger. See whether we got enough in this. A few more minutes. We are 6 points clear. Okay. We are 6 points clear, but that's another point for us in this race to make sure that we don't go down. We played very well this time. Nah, we played much better, but there's 2 draws. But the race is 30. There's only 6 points between us and the bottom of the drop. And then, I mean, looking at Fulham, right? Look at this. No? They are a tough team. No? I don't want to play Fulham. Their GD is quite good. Decent for a bottom half team. See, most of these teams are conceding lots of goals, except for Leeds and Fulham. These two. We are terrible, you know. We're just as bad as the rest of the teams. Look at who's here. Manchester United are in the bottom of the table. Bournemouth, Liverpool are top of the table. That is so unrealistic. That is so unrealistic, man. There's no way that should be the case. All right. Leave it to the physio. Endoye, honest even. Morti's move delayed. Milty move delayed. This guy's move delayed. Turabato's move delayed. The Anda move delayed. Clubs in chase for Royer. So they all want Royer. Nice. I'm happy that you all like Royer. Huh? Maybe you get some cheap money along the way. Okay, so here's a data hub report. No. We don't want to look at the data hub. Okay. All right. Otis is okay, so they've got work permits. Yeah, Nottingham Forest have confirmed the deal for Phil Smith. He's got he's agreed to leave the club and join Etoile Caro. Okay. The Anda is also going okay. Set to move on loan and join Balzers, whoever they are. Toro Bates is being granted a work permit. And he's set to move on loan. This is nice. They're all getting loans, man. So apparently the AI does like his own players. Huh? I mean, how many times have you been able to sign a player and immediately send him out on loan? Have you been able to do that? No, right? But the AI apparently signed all his players and I put them all on loan. All of them went out on loan. I'm like, wow, this is impressive, man. And he's on loan. All of them went on loan. This is so interesting. It is so interesting that when you leave it to the AI to go sign these players, he can loan it. It's like, okay, since I made you sign them, I will find them a club and I will get it done. But when you do that, the AI is looking at you going, your player, you are definitely exploiting the match engine. I'm not gonna let you exploit it further by exploiting the training module either. Okay. On my head coach with Everton, Manchester United got relegated in season 1. What? No, man. Real life, they're gonna go into Champions League. They're gonna do well. Okay. So let's see what else is in the news. I mean, this is a one-time, no? I'm actually interested in news. Gil Ortiz is gone. Come on, I want to read the news. I forgot. I adopted the spacebar as to move the day forward. You're going to read the news, I have to do it differently. Where's messages? I don't believe I'm looking at messages. Okay. Let's arrow up. Yeah. Okay. Technical device. Riga. See, all of them, no. People want them, man. Oh, no. These signs have fallen through after issues prevent them from being completed before the transfer window closed. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. No. They couldn't get through the door. I mean, at least I know the AI is trying. Okay, AI definitely tried and did well. Okay, so now we play Preston. We got to use the same players. Michael again, no choice. Savona is out. Okay, so he is gonna be replaced by Nico Williams. Okay, and then Cubano will play here. Fuentes will give you a chance to play. You start the game. McAtee will play on the right. I said the same players. Apparently, I was not true to my word. Kelvin Phillips can't play in this. Or is he injured? Yeah, Kelvin Phillips must be cup tight. Then we gotta play. I play Ryan Yates. Give him a chance to play. And then we gonna have. I think let's be serious, we want to get into this competition. We need to do well. Putting this Fuentes, the young fella that might miss. Okay, all right. Let's go. Fuentes has to be given a chance to play, otherwise he'll never develop. So let's get serious. Okay, so here. Okay. And we start with Fuentes. That's it. No choice. Savona is injured. Okay, so unavailable. So Savona and Phillips is cup tight. So we played Bakwa. No, he's injured. Kalim Muendo. And then Savona, we will go for this guy, Nabizada, the one that they signed, right? Yeah, give them a chance. They have to be developed anyway, so if we don't play them, it's worse. Okay. Here we go. And we're away. Michael, the Morgan Gibbs White. I don't like the idea. Every time Morgan Gibbs White, right, AM, I want him to go here, he goes there. He's like, why are you going to the left? And I want you to go to the center. It's like Morgan Gibbs White keeps going to the left when you want him to go right. Because it's like, it doesn't make any sense that the attacking midfielder, right, automatically goes to the channel when he doesn't have run into channel. Yeah. This role is there's no channel runs, what? So instead of that, okay, I'm gonna make more runs forward. So he takes on a bit of an attacking role. Okay, then dribbling frequency, we're gonna get him to dribble more. And then dribbling, we're gonna ask him to is it run wide or standard? Yeah. So it's definitely not running. We don't want him to run wide. Preston North End leading Nottingham Forest. Damn it. Okay. Team is definitely not playing well. And Morgan again, no. He's not what I intended. Oh, what a goal from McAtee. What a goal from McAtee. He sambaed his way. Michael's presence is making my teams do some samba football. See, I don't like him going into the area. Okay, so we're going to have to find a way to... Because the movement of this guy is wrong. I don't... See, he's playing like a wide central midfielder right now. Let me look at the 2D. In this role, Morgan Gibbs White, right? I want him to go into the center, but he doesn't do that. I want to see whether something else is causing that to happen. But I thought because this guy's a channel runner, right? There will be space for him. My Alfie Devine has scored his 2. Preston North End leading by 2 goals. Hey, 2-1 now, not 2 goals. Berate the team, come on. I mean, we do have a youngster in front, but I'm more concerned about how Morgan Gibbs White is playing. Again, you see, why is he going to the channel? It makes absolutely no sense that the role is going to the channel. This is definitely something wrong with this. The role. This is the patch. I mean, the last patch, right? They had an update. There were no match engine changes, so this must have been in there for a while. After some to change players. Okay, so let's change Dominguez for this guy. Okay. All right, let's move Dominguez there and see whether the same thing happens with him. If the same thing happens with him, then it's got to do with the role. If it doesn't happen, that means it's got to do with the player. So we got 2-2 now. Okay, so we don't have to worry. Our corners will always score goals. Morgan Gibbs White and too easy can be easy. Too easy. That's with the feet some more. Oh my god. That's terrible. Okay, I want to see this incomprehensive. Okay. So I'm looking at the positioning of the 2. This guy, Dominguez, and Yates, and not Michael. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Dominguez. What the hell is Yates doing up here? Out of possession. Gibbs White, Dominguez, Yates. Wait. No wonder. Okay. I know what I did wrong. Okay, Dominguez and Gibbs White. Yeah, this is something that you have to be very careful of. Okay. All right. So this is correct. Nothing else. Okay, good. You cannot change on the... you have to change on the combined view. Never make a change on the in possession view. Okay, now we're looking at these 2. Only have the ball. Oh, Potts is injured again. Okay. Stupid game. See, Dominguez is now running the center. That's not the highlight I wanted to see. We've got to wait for the next highlight. Okay. Alright, switch back. That's the way. Oh, Dobbin. I can't buy the game for my PC. Someone help me with another app apart from Steam. Okay. What? Steam is the only way you can buy the game, one. There's no other way you can buy the game unless you're using what do you call it? Epic Games. Unless you got what do you call it? A subscription to Epic Games. Okay, so Dominguez is here, right? Okay, so we're gonna speed things up a bit more. And go to the next one. Okay, done. I want to see, make sure that he doesn't. I mean, okay, focus play does help him come to the center, but look, he was there. Now he doesn't. Okay, this is where I wanted him to be. Yeah, okay, this is the position. It definitely then it looks like it was something to do with Morgan Gibbs White. Okay, let's look at Morgan Gibbs White. What does he have that's special? 5 traits. Use outside of foot. Yeah, but use outside of the foot. If you're right footer, you go to the inside. What? Use outside of foot. Likes ball to play. Likes to be open. Runs with ball often. Okay. All right. Is he left footer or right footed? Right footer. Yeah. If it's outside of the foot, then you come inside. Because then you want to shoot with the outside of the right foot, right? So if you're going to shoot from the outside of the right foot, you're doing it from the left side of the goal, right? Not from the right side of the goal, right? So apparently he plays better on the right. What the hell, man? When you use the outside of your foot, you want to be playing on the left side, so you can play the outside of the foot. Dominguez, there we go. Nice. This is better from Dominguez, right? Michael. This is gonna make more room for Michael. Okay, now let's put our boy back inside. Okay, combine. Put these two guys back inside. See what happens, now. Okay, let's see whether the chaos begins again. Or is it because of the OP? I don't know. I don't know. It's from Al Hilal. It came directly from Brazil. Dominguez, Yates, Fuentes. What is going on? Why is Dominguez here now? I did not. Yeah, now is this game. Okay, Dominguez is now here. Okay, Gibbs White is here and Yates is there. Okay, correct. Okay, let's go. Okay, Dominguez. Okay, let's see where he goes, right? Morgan Gibbs White again. He's got what? You got a problem? Why can't you stay in the center? Now he stays in the center. Okay. And it cannot be because of focus player. Shot, goal. Okay, all right. Okay, let me remove the focus play on the left, just in case I'm right. Wrong. Okay. All instructions. Progress through week. Oh, God. That means do balance. Don't use a focus play. See where the focus play is creating any unnatural. Focus play tends to pull players apart. No, Michael was a transfer made by the board last minute. I didn't check where exactly he came from. All I know is I think it was in Flamengo. Let me check. Let's see. In team shape, where's Michael? Michael. So apparently we're not allowed to go to their player profile. Is it from there? Yeah, man. Can't. Season stats there. He was playing for this club. Nope. Nope, that's not the club. Season stats. That's for me only. Career stats, okay. Yeah, Al Hilal. But he was in Flamengo. He was formerly from Al Hilal, yeah. Okay, Michael was from Flamengo. Yeah, but he's right, no? He's formerly of Al Hilal. He was playing at Al Hilal. Not bad, huh? Marcus, you can actually spot a player. Okay, Dominguez now. Then Morgan Gibbs White tends to drift, huh? Maybe could it be because of some strange outside of the foot? Because I don't like the idea that he's going there. Say Morgan Gibbs White, pay attention. Now he's in the center, huh? But that's because he's defending. That's a different story. Okay. Can you win the ball back? Shout. Be right one more time. It's like we're impatient. We want them to win the ball back. Yes, good ball. Fuentes, he's a kid or be given a chance to prove himself. Oh no. They go there, guys, shoot. Oh, Valen Reuter. So he's camel rich. Yeah. That's why he can samba all he likes, right? That's why he's sambaing so much. Fuentes is here. Morgan Gibbs White is the center. Okay, good. So is it focus play? Is focus play? Sorry, Michael is too short. He's 1.6 meters tall. Okay, Morgan Gibbs White now staying in the center. Correct. It's the focus play instruction. Focus play encourages them to move a lot more to the right and to the left. So they move. They really push to the left and the right when they're supporting play. So they tweaked the focus play, in the last, not in this window. They must have tweaked it. So now what has happened is focus play will create that he will go to the left to support play because it's intentional. Yeah. It's intentional. So 49 or not, while we're experimenting with all this, okay. FM trained me well. Yeah, baby. Except for FM 26. I'm sorry, everybody will agree with that statement. Okay. FM 26 did not train us at all. We spent more time getting annoyed than anything else. Okay, so I see what I wanted to see. Now we go to key highlights. I'm pretty sure that Morgan Gibbs White now, when defending, is different. So we will see when we get the ball. Look at it. Look at them. What? This Valen Reuter is not bad, actually. He's been stopping. He's decent shot stopper. Decent so far. I mean, we conceded 2 goals. Don't sing his praises. Michael, apparently he got issues. Michael again. To McAtee. Oh, diving. McAtee learned from Michael. Morgan Gibbs White learning from Michael. Hey, this is how you dive. After you pass, you get into the box. You get into the box, one touch, you go down and get penalty. That's how I won the last penalty. Yeah, it worked. It worked. There's something that Michael has been teaching since he joined the club. How to dive. Winning penalties all the time now. Well, Valen Reuter, I'm not unhappy with that signing so far. No. First, the name is kind of a interesting thing. Okay, Mangas begin. Dobbin goes wide to Valentin. Valentin in the area. Oh, there's going to be a goal. Mads Frocka. It's 4-3. This is an epic game of Preston North End. Oh my goodness. Because the far post is going to be our players, right? So this Mr. Nico Williams and then Cubano, Morato. I think Fuentes is a bit worried. Boss asked me to play. I've not been doing anything today. Alright, done. Okay, so take out the Michael who's had to play. We're bringing this guy on. And then in front, we gotta no. We make things worse. If we get knocked out, we'll just point it at the players the board side. Nabi Zada, the other guy on the board side, we're putting him on the pitch. Hey, Chairman, you see the one you signed? This is the one you signed, right? Nabi Zada, I'm playing him. Okay. Next time you sign somebody I can use. Okay. All right. Don't just pick a player random just because you think the name is nice. There, 4-4. That's what the Chairman gets a message. Oh my God, it's 4-4. Arsenal going to win the title. Yeah, Arsenal will win the title. Liverpool finished somewhere 7th, I think, 6th or 7th. The final 4 places are going to be Arsenal, City, United, and then Aston Villa and Chelsea. Then Liverpool. Yeah. I really hoping that Spurs turn things around. Oh my God, what a goal from Alfie Devine. Holy cow, did you see that? Alfie Devine from outside the area. Holy cow, the boys from Preston North End. Alfie Devine is a player that I've used before in some of my saves. Oh my God, what a goal, Valen Reuter. Okay, I was singing your praises. Now you're shite, man. Okay, that's it. Can we take Valen Reuter off, bring on Mansell? So shut up, get a goalkeeper, toss him. See, chairman, these are all the players you sign, huh? Okay. 5-4. I never substituted a goalkeeper. United might be even second. No, I don't think United will finish second. No. They don't have the wherewithal to finish second. City are still very strong. Erling Haaland is just going through a bad patch. That bad patch he'll be fine in a few days, in a few weeks. They only got less than 10 games I think left. Nico Williams in the free kick is spent some time. Dominic Soboslai, no, we didn't. Morgan Gibbs White, Jason McAtee, Morgan Gibbs White shakes offside Morato. No goal. Don't get excited. No. These kind of things don't happen every day. Preston North End are through after defeating Nottingham Forest, and the chairman is livid. I'm telling you this. Their chairman will be so mad. The chairman, but I played the place the chairman signed, okay? I don't play. I listened to the chairman, I signed his players. This is what's happened. The goalkeeper was your choice. The striker was your choice. The winger was your choice. See what happened? All the time we got walloped by, we did get walloped by 5-4. Oh my God. Look at the match between Brighton and Fulham. 3-3. Look at the penalty shootout. Emil Smith Rowe, look at this. But Jamie Milner, of course, going on. Barnsley lost to Spurs. I'm not surprised. Arsenal beating Gillingham. QPR over Charlton. Liverpool beat Everton. Okay, extra time needed. Hugo Ekitike. Hull beating Birmingham. I'm sorry, nobody likes you. Manchester United beating Manchester United. Manchester United, my goodness. They had to work their socks off against a 10-man Leyton Orient, and they saved it till late, man. Harry Maguire with the stoppage time winner. Of course, they gave a start to somebody called Chido Obi, a youth player. He must be really good. It's a Danish Chido. He's a Chinese Cheeto, okay, from Denmark. Millwall beating Sheffield. This is the battle. There must be some violence in this game. I wonder if anybody went home injured. Yeah, but not among. I mean, this could be the fans or the players. Oxford United or Southampton or the Saints meet to work against Oxford. Portsmouth against Forest Green. Preston North End. This is a very, very colourful FA Cup. Unfortunately, we're out of the FA Cup. We're out of it. That's it. Our cup runneth out. No more. No cup runneth over. I will be sacked in the morning. Will I be sacked, guys? This is it, though. We just got dumped out of the FA Cup by Preston North End. I'm waiting for my manager. Message from manager, nothing yet, no warning. Here's a recap of what did he think of his debut. It was a long time in coming, but eventually Amin Nabizada made his debut. Nabizada was well received by the supporters. Obviously, they must be bought by the chairman. After waiting so long to make his bout, there's a keen sense of intrigue around the clients. They got to see the newcomer in action. His 3 years left ago has been the Nottingham Forest. This is who he signed. I'm supposed to use him. Apparently, he's going to have a lot of potential. Okay, so I tell you what we'll do. Okay, actions. Hey, I tell you what we do. Okay, you're available on loan. Okay, maybe some other club might find you very exciting to use. Nabizada. I mean, don't take offense. Don't be angry. He's angry with me, He's pissed off at me. Last time I was surprised Liverpool does not play safe approach in the leading. Liverpool, what safe approach? Liverpool got no approach. Seriously, you saw safe approach, is it? Liverpool, I tell you, the moment they take a lead right now, they fall apart. They fall apart like a house of cards. Bro. Low composure, and then suddenly, what Liverpool lack is coolness and composure. That's the problem with them. They got intensity, but the moment the problem is right now that their club is beginning to have too many, such a mix of players right now that they can't really gel. And I think that there are issues with that team. Why do I get all kinds of stupid music that doesn't have anything to do with? Maybe I'll never play music anymore. Yeah, on these streams. Seriously, I was supposed to use no copyright music, right? Suddenly, all of a sudden, sometimes when you play this no copyright music, all of a sudden from the blue, right, they slip one in and then the whole playlist gets whacked. I should just play. I should just play things like rock music, man. Look at the table, guys. We are in it now. We are in it, okay? We are really stuck in the pool. Now, Nottingham Forest play Liverpool next. But that match, we'll have to wait for another day, okay? Because this is going to be a crazy finish to the season. Am I going to survive? Will the chairman fire me? Because I'll go Liverpool, Brighton, Man City, Spurs. Fulham have got a decent defense, We have not been able to beat them. Aston Villa, Burnley, Sunderland, Chelsea, Newcastle, Manchester United, Bournemouth. And we are only a small distance away from the relegation zone. This is where we are. We have not had any luck. I mean, just when I found some form, okay, just when we were struggling at the start, then I found some form, right? I discovered, okay, I know how to use Elliot Anderson. I can really make this tactic work. Boom! Started. Oh, Elliot Anderson with 3 assists, goals. Team's looking good. 2 days later, Arsenal come knocking on the door. Tok, 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 tok. We'll give you 54 million. Chairman goes, thank you. There goes my player. Sangare, such a wonderful, composed conductor in midfield. Now he's conducting another midfield. Some club comes in, Al Hilal comes in, says, we want this Sangare, please, thank you. On top of that, they come in and go, like, we also want Chris Wood too. Can't help them. All these Al Hilal bucks, they want. Spurs is in Titanic mode. Spurs will be fine. Spurs, I think they're desperate, but wait, let's see something. Okay, hold on. Let's just take a look. So looking at the table right now, right? There are 8 games left, right? There's Spurs 30 points, right? Okay, 29. The problem for Spurs is they can get drawn into a relegation fight. That is true. They can be drawn into a relegation side. So who are they playing next? So Spurs play Aston Villa. Okay. They got Aston Villa coming up. Then they play Sunderland. Okay, they will be playing Aston Villa, then they'll play Sunderland. I mean, if I'm looking at Spurs, right? Spurs play Champions League. They play in there are fixtures coming up. Okay, Spurs play Forest. Then they play Sunderland, play Brighton, play Wolves, Villa, Leeds, Chelsea, Everton. Doable? They can survive. They can survive. Because beside them, they have the one and only irrepressible team called West Ham. Because I think Burnley and the rest are going down now. But the West Ham will be fine. We'll see West Ham's matches. Okay. Matches for West Ham, right? Okay, so West Ham, what have we got? They are going to be playing Aston Villa, Leeds, Wolves, Palace away, Everton at home, Brentford away, Arsenal, Newcastle, Leeds. Hammers are going now. Between Spurs and the Hammers, right? I think the Hammers are going now more. Yeah. So I think yeah, it's risky that if tomorrow, right, Tottenham Hotspur decide, hey, you know what? Let's throw it away. I mean, they drew the last game. They didn't lose the last game. No. They only drew the last game. Nottingham Forest. I mean, it'd be funny, right? If Nottingham Forest make it all the way to the finals, I want to see Nottingham Forest make it all the way to the finals of Europa League and then get relegated. Because look at their finish. They played Newcastle United and Bournemouth. Okay, and this is called Chelsea. Because Spurs. If there's a team that's got a bigger chance of going out, it's Forest. Not Spurs. Yeah. I think the team that's in more danger is Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest, they are still in Europe, no? And they are looking at the way I see it, right? Nottingham Forest are still in Europe, and because they're still in Europe, they will have the issues. Yeah, Spurs will be fine. Spurs, I mean, look, last season, wasn't Spurs very close to the relegation zone last season too? They are relegation escape masters, were. They did it last season and they escaped relegation, right? So they're doing it this season. They've done it. They've been in this shoe before. They've been in this exact position. They've got experience escaping the drop. It's not the first time. Yeah, it's not the first time. Last season, they did it with the other manager, the Aussie manager. Now they're going to do it with another manager. They'll be fine. I'm very certain. I'm very, very certain that good old Tottenham Hotspur will survive the drop. Yeah. The side realize suddenly all of a sudden, hey, if they do go down, Mickey Van der Ven, Sergio Romero, look at that team of players, though. You know how many clubs are going to come and they'll rip Tottenham Hotspur apart. Yeah. They will not be able to keep those players. No way. If Spurs go down, good luck to your whole first team. Boy. Half your first team is leaving. Yeah. That's a problem for Spurs right now. Even Richarlison will go because he has to play top tier football. Mickey Van der Ven will go because he wants to play top tier football. And the players are unhappy. So they will fight to the finish. Spurs will fight to the finish. And that's the reason why they'll stay up. Nottingham Forest, they're a team that's got a very strange dynamic with their chairman. So there's a very strong possibility they are going down. So that's how I see it happening. So if West Ham and Forest go into a dogfight over who's going down, it'll be Nottingham Forest. So West Ham and Nottingham Forest are both in a dogfight right now. But the problem for both teams is West Ham are the leakiest. The problem is one team is super leaky and the other team cannot score goals. Okay. West Ham are super leaky. And Nottingham Forest cannot find the back of the net. It's like these two teams, right? They got their opposite issues, though. Both of them. Because I think in the league right now, Nottingham Forest has scored the fewest goals in top tier football. I think so, I don't think they'll be scoring enough goals. Yeah. Pay cut is huge, no? What pay cut? They'll just take any pay cut. Some players will just leave the club. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Gotta make sure that my children don't burn the house down. There's silence not from my kids, no, so definitely it's not a good sign. Usually when things are silent in my house, something has definitely gone wrong because they are hiding somewhere. Yeah, so I want to thank everybody coming for today's stream. You guys, thank you very much for. I hope you found this and how we found the stream interesting because today it was certainly interesting. The board right now have got me like a whole bunch of players, man. Calvin Phillips on loan. They signed 4 goalkeepers. They signed 1, 2, 3. 2 goalkeepers, right? We've got 2. We got Matt Sells, we got Weverton, we got Velen Reuter. Wow, we got a man. We don't know who to play. They brought in the Archangel Michael, who formerly from Al Hilal, now then went back to Flamengo, and then apparently they decided, you know what, we need you to come in, and since his arrival, we want 3 penalties, because apparently he knows how to dive. So he's done the deed, man. So I want to thank all of you. Thanks for coming in today. You guys stay safe, take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.